Good morning, students. Welcome to RPS Group of Schools online classes of science. Today, we will continue with the chapter of biology from your textbook called Transportation in Animals and Plants, Module 5. In this Module 5, we will learn about excretion in animals. We will know about excretory system in human beings. We will come to know other organs of excretion. And lastly, we will study dialysis. Excretion in animals. Life of every organism depends on certain basic processes. Excretion is one among them. Different organisms follow different modes of excretion. Numerous biochemical reactions occur round the clock in all living cells. They produce a variety of waste products like carbon dioxide, ammonia, and other nitrogenous compounds. If these compounds accumulate in the body, they prove to be toxic. As we all know, the accumulation of the toxins may be harmful and the body removes all the metabolic waste by the process called excretion. So, excretion can be defined as the process where all the metabolic wastes are removed from the body. Different organisms follow different modes of excretion depending on their habitat and food habits. For example, aquatic animals excrete waste in the form of ammonia, while birds and insects excrete mainly uric acid. Humans produce urea as the major excretory product. Diffusion. Diffusion is the most common process of excretion in lower organisms. In small organisms like amoeba, paramecium, hydra, etc., most of the metabolic wastes are removed through the general body surface by the simple process called diffusion. In large organisms, diffusion alone is not sufficient. They have developed specialized organs for excretion. Nephridia are present in earthworm and leeches. In case of insects, Malpighian tubules are found. They are the organs of excretion in insects. Let's talk about excretion in human beings. Urea is the major waste product released in our body. It is produced as a waste product of the decomposition of unused food proteins in the liver. It is quite poisonous, which must be removed from the body. Urea from blood is removed by the kidneys. Therefore, the kidney is the main excretory organ in our body. The urea and other unwanted salts, when dissolved in water, they form a yellowish liquid waste called urine. Urine consists of 2.5% urea, 2.5% other waste salts, and comprises of 95% of water. An adult human being normally passes out 1 to 1.8 liters of urine per day. The excretory system collects the urine and removes it. Excretory system in human. The excretory system of human being consists of kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder, and urethra. Let's talk about kidneys. These are called the magic filters. Kidney are bean-shaped organs present at the back of our body just above the waist. It is brick red in color, richly supplied with blood vessels. Kidney can filter the unwanted substances from the blood. Each kidney consists of thousands of tiny filters called nephrons. Nephrons are the structural and functional unit of kidney. Nephrons are long coiled tubules which forms the structural and functional unit of kidneys. They act as filters and remove nitrogenous wastes and water from the blood while it passes through the kidneys. The renal artery brings blood to the kidneys and renal vein takes it away. When the blood containing urea and other waste salts pass through these nephrons, it filters the blood and removes urea and salts, and these wastes in the form of urea and salts form urine in the kidneys. The urine thus formed by each of the kidney is then passed through the ureter to urinary bladder. The urine is stored in the urinary bladder for some time, and at regular intervals it is removed through the opening at the end of the tube called urethra. The process of ejection of urine is called micturition. The opening of urinary bladder is controlled by the ring of muscle called as bladder sphincters. When the bladder becomes full with the urine, this bladder sphincter opens and allows the urine to flow out. Other organs of excretion. Apart from kidneys, organs like lungs, liver, skin, and sebaceous glands help in excretion. Let's talk about sweat glands. Sweat glands are long tubular glands and are coiled at the ends. They are located in the dermis of the skin and help in maintaining the temperature of our body. During summers, when it is too hot inside our body, sweat, which is a watery fluid containing lactic acid, urea, sodium chloride, etc., is secreted from the sweat glands and helps in cooling of the body. Another organ of excretion are lungs. Our lungs are mainly concerned with respiration, but they help in the removal of a large amount of carbon dioxide and water from our body through the process of exhalation. Carbon dioxide is a waste product formed due to the oxidation of food. It is carried to the lungs by the blood. Lungs may also be considered as an organ that is involved in the process of excretion. Liver. Next is the liver, which is the largest gland in our body. It secretes bilirubin, biliverdin, vitamins, drugs, etc., which are substances containing bile. Bile pigments are produced by the breakdown of hemoglobin in the worn-out red blood cells in the liver. They are eliminated from the body and the organ, thus helps in excretion. Liver also helps in the conversion of ammonia into less toxic urea. Another organ of excretion is sebaceous gland. There is another gland called the sebaceous gland which eliminates substances like sterols, hydrocarbons, waxes through sebum. These glands are attached to the hair follicle. Another organ of excretion is large intestine. Our lower intestinal tract also helps in the excretion by removing the waste products of digestion. It removes undigested food residue in the form of waste from the body through anus called feces. This process is called egestion. Dialysis. The normal functioning of the kidney is necessary for good health of a person. But sometimes the kidney may stop working due to infection or injury. This condition of kidney is called kidney failure, which may lead to the accumulation of urea in the blood of a person. Since urea is a toxic substance, it must be removed from the blood. Such person having kidney failure cannot survive unless his blood is filtered periodically through the artificial kidney so to remove urea. The process used for cleaning the blood of a person by separating the waste product urea from it is called dialysis. This machine called dialyzer removes urea and other waste product periodically. That's all for this chapter, students. Thank you.